Daylyt versus 40 bars. He did something crazy at the end of the battle.
I turned around and started punching the boxing. I was, it was so crazy. This is the first time I've ever seen this. It's so crazy because he said something, and I was talking to someone, but I saw Vague walk off, and I said, "Oh shit!" So when Vague walked up, I said, "My brother's not leaving the money."
Yeah.
So something got to be going on. Something got to be wrong. So I said, I'm not entertaining this with Daylyt. We never go play the we exposing game. So let me turn this way. And however it happens, it happens.
Well, how did you feel about, even though obviously we weren't looking, but how did you feel about his decision to even go that route in the battle?
That's Daylyt.
That is Daylyt.
But let me say something. He explained it when he battled B Magic at the UW event. When he says, people ask for just bars. Something on the hands of people ask for just bars. Once he starts with theatrics, once that comes out, it's, oh my God, why he did it. You're waiting for it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like you're not waiting for it. You know he's going to do it because it excites you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, what is Daylyt going to do today?
Yeah.
You know? Like, shout out to one of my producers, RC Blast, who sent me a text the next day and go, what the fuck did Daylyt do? Not how the event was. Not was I safe getting home? Was everything cool?
Right.
None of that. It was like, what the fuck did Daylyt do? Because people are expecting him to do something weird. You know what I'm saying? And crazy. But look at him.
Yeah.
It gets him views. So hats off to Daylyt, or however he gets his views. But let me tell you something. Off camera, cool dude. Cool dude. Because I met him once before the event, but like at the event was the first time I got to chop it up with him. Very cool dude. Very cool dude.
Well, do you think that his antic of basically, as everyone is pretty aware of now, exposing himself, do you think that will overshadow the entire battle in his favor and kind of downplay what 40 did? Because now, like you said, people aren't even... It's basically like we do with Magic. People didn't remember a bar that Magic spit because Daylight's Matrix was just so stuck in their head. So now it's like everything 40... I remember her spitting some bars, but I can't remember anything she really spit except for giving him a hug and like setting him up with a mean punchline, because what he did was just, it kind of took me, out of the context of the battle.
Well, that's why we have footage, because that's if you're in a courthouse and someone constantly say Meyer Lansky pulled the trigger or whatever the situation is. If that tape is constantly being played, there's something else in there besides that. You know what I'm saying? So after those theatrics come out, when Daylyt does what he does, okay, it's done. Now, if you watch the battle again, you're not watching it for theatrics or for what she's gonna do. You're watching it for the bars. So it could be you feel like he still won because he outbarred her, or you could be saying now, okay, he did the whole thing that he did in the third round. Let me now listen to these rounds. And you might feel she got him 2 rounds in one. Or he might got her 2 rounds in one. He might have a split. I don't know. But I don't think that a few seconds in the third round would take away from a decision, because it was 2 rounds before that. And 2
very good rounds before that. 2 great rounds.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It was like people got their money worth.
Definitely.
Definitely. I think besides one battle that night, every battle was on key.
Well, out of all of his antics, do you think that this one was the most over the top? Do you think that this was going a bit too far? He was, now I'll say this, he was in a female-oriented battle league, and he did give people fair warning, any men in the audience, if you have a problem, you can leave. So
that's why I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Because, first of all, he got naked at another event that wasn't a female event.
Right.
So with that being noted, chill, brother. You see what I'm saying? So, with it being a bunch of females, it was like, had this been the first time he did it, it'd have been a surprise. Like, oh, look what Daylyt did. But him doing it before, it just took it to the point like, okay, we should have expected it. It's more believable, more understandable now. And not understandable because, first of all, we're in a gym of public. You're not supposed to be doing things like that anyway.
Yeah.
But again, he's done it before, where the audience wasn't female of 80% or 90%. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely right.
It was 8%.
Yeah.
So now, is he doing it here? Okay. Is it the most outrageous? No. I'm going to say the most outrageous was him probably doing it at the other event because it involved nudity.
Right.
But taking both of those scenarios out, I would say when he battled the gentleman, the white guy, I don't know his name.
Interstate Facts?
Yes, that's
the KKK?
yes,
Yeah.
Interstate Facts. Facts did very well in that battle. First of all, I really enjoyed him. That's the first time I've seen him when he battled Daylyt.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt that was very smart on Daylyt. Because if you look at that battle when he put on the KKK outfit, none of his bars had really anything to do with the Klan. I was kind of trying to in tune to see where this was going. It was just the costume, so you can look at it through this whole 3 rounds and wonder what's coming next. What am I going to say next regarding this? And I'm really not.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have it on, and now I'm going to try to psych you out and do that. So it was kind of smart on his part to do that. The nudity I don't really go into. I think the most ingenious I've ever seen Light was probably him and V Magic. That was very thought out.
Yeah.
That was crazy. The Lux double and all that. So that was very, very good.
Well, in terms of the nudity, when it comes down to views, do you know if you guys will be releasing the footage full exposure?
I wouldn't know that. I don't really. Shout out to the shooters, Brad Butter, Young Proper. Wherever their direction goes, from where the powers that be of Debo and Vague. I get my assignments differently. I run a different ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm on a whole different. I do the dirty work for other things. You know what I mean? I don't do cameras things, so I can't really speak on that.
What would your decision be?
You know what? I probably would have a proper edit, but maybe a blog in the beginning explaining why. I won't have people not knowing or in the dark, because people are waiting for this battle. You know, not everybody was there. So because we had a packed house, the people that was there, you guys paid your money for the extras. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he felt like doing.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as our public and our people that's fans of the culture, I don't think that we have to put it out that way. This is my opinion, because if it goes out in its entirety, that's between the powers that be and whoever does it. Mm-hmm. But me, I think I'll put a small blog out maybe and address the situation, because we're gonna get a lot of views off that. But I want the right views.
Right, I know what you're saying.
You know, I want 85% of my comments to say 40 did well or Daylyt did well. Not 85% of my comments saying, look what he did in the 3rd round. And it's not taking nothing from him, because this is what he does. Like, we should respect that. This is Daylyt. Yeah. This guy, this is what he did. Mm-hmm. You know, so hats off to him for however he gets the fans going.